Hi everyone. For this assignment, I had a conversation with a coworker about a realistic ethical issue we could face in the Army. The situation we discussed involved noticing that other soldiers has been skipping required maintenance checks on equipment. So far, nothing serious has happened, but if equipment is not properly maintained, it could fail during training or even in a real-world mission. This creates a safety risk. The ethical question we discussed was whether we should bring this issue up to leadership or handle it quietly ourselves. Reporting it could cause tension or damage relationships, but ignoring it could put people at risk. Our conversation, I explained 5 ethical approaches from the course. The first was virtue ethics. Based on Aristotle, virtue ethics focus on character traits like courage, integrity, and responsibility from the perspective that each question is, what would a virtuous soldier do? Speaking up might be uncomfortable, but it would show morale, courage, and integrity. Staying silent might feel easier, but it would not reflect strong character if someone could get hurt later. The second approach was deontology, or duty-based ethics. This theory focuses on rules and obligations. In the Army, maintenance standards exist for a reason. From a deontological standpoint, we have a duty to follow regulations and ensure safety. That would mean reporting the issue because it violates established standards. The third approach was utilitarianism, which focuses on outcomes and the greatest good for the greatest number. If skipping maintenance leads to equipment failure, multiple soldiers could be harmed. Reporting the issue early protects the whole unit. Even if one person feels upset, preventing potential injury benefits more people overall. The fourth approach was care ethics, with emphasis relationships and empathy. And instead of immediate going to leadership, care ethics would suggest first having a private conversation with a soldier. Maybe there's something going on that we do not understand. Give them the opportunity to correct the issue, respects the relationship, and shows concern rather than punishment. The fifth approach was role differentiated morality, which recognizes the professional has responsibilities tied to the roles as soldiers. Our loyalty is not just to individuals, but the mission and the safety of the team. That means personal friendships cannot override the personal responsibility. During our conversation, we realized that each theory points us in a slightly different direction. Virtue ethics emphasize courage, deontology stress duty, utilitarianism highlights consequences, care ethics focuses on relationships, role morality reminds us of the professional responsibility. What I learned is ethical decisions making is stronger when we consider multiple perspectives instead of just reaching emotional. In the real world, especially in the Army, situations like this happen often. You may not have the rank, but you have the responsibility. And this assignment showed me that ethical leadership begins long before you become an officer. It started with the character, judgment, and willingness to do what is right even when it's uncomfortable.